Hello, everyone. Happy holidays. It's the holiday season. Dun, dun, doo, doo. Doo, 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 doo. Doo, doo, doo. Doo, 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 doo. Hello, if you're here, say hello, hello. I'll just give you guys a couple minutes, a minute or two to pop in. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Stephanie. I am very well. How are you both? Good to see you. Hello, Zawala. Hello, hello. Good, good. Awesome. We like good, good. I keep missing your live while in Asia. Super happy I can catch you now. Oh, I'm so glad. What part of Asia are you in, Michelle? Hello, markers. Just give you guys a few minutes to get in here before we start the daily love reading for December 13th. And then we'll do the questions. And then after that, I'll pull a card for each sign. One card for each sign. General, very general. But if you would like to get a personal reading from me, there are links up at the top. You can just copy and or click on that when you're ready to make your payment. $10 for one card, $20 for 3 cards. Let's see. I was in Korea. I guess my holiday card hasn't arrived yet. Currently in London. I did not see it, but I don't know. I won't be making. I'll go tomorrow to double check. But I haven't received anything yet. Oh, nice. It's beautiful in Korea here. Okay. So let me get started here. I'm just shuffling a little bit before I get started the reading. And then we'll do the timestamps after the reading. All right, let's see. What are the energies for December 13th, 2019? Friday, December 13th. Whoop. Okay. King of Pentacles showed up reverse here. So that's an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. In the reverse is usually someone who's pretty stingy, greedy. This is like a Scrooge, the King of Pentacles. So, very significant for someone. Okay. So that's Scrooge energy. Doesn't want to share, is grumpy. He's irritating to be around, always in a bad mood. Doesn't like to give. Makes people do things, work extra hard for his approval. Very critical. It's just like so annoying to be around. So this is starting off well. But let's see what this energy. Now, okay, so the way I'm doing this reading, as you know, it can always be reversed, but we're kind of looking at the energies of, who you might be connecting with. So this could be male or female. Someone who's generally considered to be older, has a narky kind of way. Just never satisfied and always unhappy. Extremely materialistic, like has no spiritual bone in their body. It's just, basically gotta have the best things, but puts material things first. All right. Oh, here's the Magician, but the Magician is in the upright. So this person is trying to manifest their way into your life in some way. This might be a warning for somebody just to keep your eye out for this person going forward. Now, the Magician can also, it's Mercury energy, so it could also represent Virgo or Gemini. Okay. But there is something here, or somebody here is trying to manifest something with you. So if you're single and you don't have anyone in your life, this person might become symbolic for you going forward. You'll just have to keep your eyes open with this person coming forward. Like, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell if somebody is stingy or has like a bad attitude. Um, you just want to just be discerning with this person coming forward. Now, this could also be somebody that you have connected with in the past, who really just, they're still present in your life in some way, but I feel like they're up to some tricks with you. You know what? They could be in the process, like trying to buy you something to win your love or to win your attention, giving you gifts. But it's like, it's give to get type of energy. Okay. Give to get. Now let's see what else we can see that's going forward here for you guys. Yeah, very stressful. This person has severe anxiety issues. Wow. Now, either they're going to try to manifest something with you or have a new beginning with you, or try to pull some rabbits out of a hat to impress you. But I don't necessarily think you're going to take the bait. And I think this might really just make them like it's high anxiety. I feel like if this is somebody there's an energy here where this is like the last straw, like all they can do really to try to get you to give in some way, or get you to do something. They're working off of anxiety. I don't know why this person feels so much anxiety and connection with you, or is just someone who has stress, like that's the underlying theme for them. And it could be why they are in reverse as the King of Pentacles. It could definitely be. It's almost as like the way this person relieves their stress and anxiety is by filling themselves up with material things. Like, it feels to me like that's the purpose for them in their life, instead of getting spiritual health, and they instead will go out and buy new clothes, or they'll buy a new car every couple of years, or they have to have like a new partner all the time. Like, they have such internal and mental strife that they feel like the only way that they can really, the antidote to their anxiety and strife is through material things. Okay, I don't know if this will resonate for anyone, but they're not happy unless they have something new all the time, or a material item. And then they're happy for a little while. And this person may even have a tendency to go through lovers quite a bit. Always looking for that, they meet someone and they think, wow, this person's so great. And, they want to manifest with someone, and then they like get tired of the relationship, or they can't handle being in a relationship. So then they drop the lover and then they go to another one. Right. And then, so it's like a revolving door in their life. So if you're single, this person might come up, and I know some of you are like, oh no, here we go again. This person might be showing up. This could be a romantic thing showing up for you, or this could be like a family member that is significant in your life that you see is like this, or a friend, right? It could be that. For some of you, it's a brother, or some of you have a parent, a father, who is just like had quite a few marriages, or has been just in and out of your life too. And this, the message I'm getting now, that it's like a father figure or someone that comes in, and they try to like give you a gift or something to start a new relationship, or start over again, or if something happened in the past and it doesn't always go. It's like the anxiety comes in because I feel like that's the reason they're doing it. And if the gift or something is not accepted, or somebody doesn't want to start over again because they see them for who they are, then this person goes back. Sorry about that, my phone rang. Then this person goes into like this anxious mode where they're like, oh God, I don't know they think to themselves, well, I don't know if this person's going to accept this, or, maybe they won't, or you deny something from them, or you deny them. But I just really feel like they keep trying to start over, or they will come into your life and try to manifest something with you but it's through greed. It's not like sincere intent. All right, I went on with that a lot. All right, the Knight of Swords is here. So some of you, I want to say, check your mail, because you have somebody here who is sending something through the mail, like either a gift or a card or a letter or something, and they're going to have it like either drop shipped really fast, instead of standard shipping. This person they're going to like rush it to you. What do they call that when it's like rush mail, instead of having like, oh, if they pay extra, they can get it rushed to you really quick. Like, wow, there's so much action with the Knight of Swords and the Magician here. I really feel like you have someone is trying to buy you, trying to like manifest something with you through a gift of some sort, or showing you something. So yeah, I would keep an eye on your mail. It could also, it feels more to me like, yeah, like a Amazon package, something through Amazon, or through the mail. Okay, somebody, or they come themselves to deliver it to you, deliver something to you. Yeah, express mail, courier, express mail. They'd come, and especially around the holidays, so that energy is definitely playing out. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, and it sits right here on the King of Pentacles. So, wow, this is pretty expensive type of a gift of some sort, or something that they're sending you. Okay, because that's how they operate. This is what this person is all about. Maybe they owe you money, excuse me, or there's an energy here of like sending it to you really fast, but not because they owe it to you, but because they're trying to get back in your good graces. Like maybe they owed it to you for a while and they never paid, and now they're like, oh, it's the holidays and now it's perfect. I feel manipulation. I do. I feel like maybe I should just say more trickster type of energy. There's an intention here to kind of pull the wool over your eyes a little bit, right? I don't know. For some of you, might be okay with this. This might be like a sugar daddy situation if you're female, where they're gonna just, there's women out there that are like, that's fine. Bring on the gifts. Bring on the gifts. So if that's okay with you, well, then I see something like this coming forward. Believe me, there are women out there who are just like, give me the cars, give me the bling, give me all that stuff. Just gimme, takers. And there are men out there who are willing to do that. So, to each their own. I have no opinion either way. All right, so the Queen of Wands. All right, some of you are fire signs. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this, if you're a fire sign listening to this is definitely for you. Okay, because this person is trying to manifest something with you. All right, if you're not a fire sign, or you're not fire dominant in your chart, and I don't want to just say like fire rising, or if it's just like, I'm talking fire dominant in your chart, it's for you, or if you're a fire sign. Otherwise, if you are not, okay. This person has somebody else that they're dealing with as well. So some of you might be a mistress, or you might be on the side. Maybe you don't know you're on the side, or you do know. Okay, so that's going to be for some of you, but that's the situation. They're trying to manifest with you while they have somebody else on the side. That's why I was saying in the beginning, you really need to keep your eyes peeled, right? Keep your discernment, keep your wits about you with this. And like I said, some of you might be in a situation where you're like, that's fine. That, he and his wife or she and her husband just don't have really anything going on. And maybe one day we'll be together, but for now, this person's coming toward you and they're trying to connect with you, connect with you, connect with you. Okay. Now, like I said, if you don't have any fire anywhere in your chart at all, this person does have like some type of, they're pulling the wool over somebody else's eyes as well. Okay. So not just you. Let's take a look and see what else is going on here. Oh, there's the Queen of Pentacles. All right. There's a lot of people showing up here. Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, here's the message. Here's what's coming through. So we have several different messages, and whenever we have several key players, then we have several different messages. So bear with me as I try to pinpoint who's who in this reading. Okay. There's definitely an energy of two people being here. Okay. Definitely. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is very similar to the King of Pentacles in the reverse in that she is very greedy, not living in her abundance, needing a lot, needing a lot, needing a lot. Okay. It is very possible that there is a male as I was saying, there's a male who's connected to a female where that connection is just not working. All right. It's just not working. They're both in the reverse. It's a very negative. They repel each other. But this male, while still with her and still stressed being with this female, is trying to manifest something with you. All right. This is what I feel is going on. Okay. And trying to hold on to you or keep you as a placeholder. So pay attention to that energy. Okay. And like I said, these energies could be reversed, but I'm not going to play that reverse game because it gets too confusing. We're looking really at what's going on with the other person. Okay. And as you can see, the Queen of Pentacles is reverse is sitting on the Nine of Swords. So I feel like this king is very stressed and has a lot of anxiety and is struggling with someone that they're with. Okay, so there's definitely a 3-person situation going on here. All right, definitely. Now, some of you, if you're with someone and you don't know anything about this and you can claim for sure that they're not with anyone else, there's either 2 possibilities. Either one, the reading's not for you, or this is somebody new. All right, so let's try to move on so we don't keep getting confused. It could also be that you're connected with someone and things aren't working out and they're trying to manifest something with someone else. Now we have the King of Cups. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. There are so many people showing up in this reading. All right. All right. When this happens, Lord save us tarot readers, because this could just be, then it just gets very confusing. All right. The King of Pentacles in the reverse is trying to manifest things with someone else and is doing it with gifts, gold, fortune, things like that. The situation with the Queen of Pentacles is very stressful. It's not working out. Guys, I just have to tell you, I'm going to just tell you, the King of Cups is racing in. Now, this might be somebody else as well as the King of Pentacles. Do you see what I mean? Whoever you are, you have some major action happening here. Major action, okay? Because either you're crazy about someone who's trying to manifest with somebody else, but there's somebody else who's trying to manifest with you, the King of Cups. All right. So I feel like I don't know how I feel. So let's do this. Let's put some clarifications here. All right. Let's break it down to make it a lot more easier. Because I know some of you are like, please just stop the video now. Stop the reading. We're lost. Figure it out here. All right. Because we have so many different people here in each row, we're going to just, I'm just going to break it down. I'm just going to clarify each one. And you take with you whatever it works. Usually, usually it comes through pretty well, but when there's a lot of people here, all right. Give me some clarity on the Wheel of Fortune with the King of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, male. All right, strength is in reverse. This person is weak. As I was saying, that stays the same. The King of Pentacles in reverse is weak, does not have confidence, and uses money and gifts, material things to influence lovers. Okay. Manifestation is trying to happen with the Queen of Wands here. Okay. To prevent conflict. Okay. So this King of Pentacles is definitely, I feel here, trying to manifest something with the Queen of Wands in the form of gifts, things like that. So again, sending packages, sending gifts, coming to the house, connecting in some way to alleviate anxiety, because the Queen of Pentacles is sitting here. Earth sign is is like a terrible person to connect with. Queen of Wands is fire energy. Queen of Wands doesn't want any drama. Queen of Wands doesn't want any junk in her life. And the Queen of Wands right now is trying to manifest a new start in her life. She's trying to be like, she's trying to have a new life, trying to have a new journey, and she's trying to get away from this conflict. So that could be you taking a look at this whole situation. Maybe there's someone who likes you and you like someone else and they like another person. Whatever's going on, the Queen of, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something, you guys. You could be both of these queens if you're female. And if you're a male, you could be both of these males, okay? Because we have a tendency to take on different energies of the kings and the queens at different times, okay? So if you're female listening, I think that there is some type of manifestation coming in here from the King of Pentacles, but you're not trying to have any bullshit right now. Not in your life, and especially not in the holidays. And you're just trying, you're not competing with anyone. You're like, I'm going to manifest what I need to manifest in my life, and I'm going to do what's best for me, and I don't have to compete with anyone. I compete with myself because I'm number one. All right. But there's a loss here. Someone is grieving like a loss here. And maybe there was something going on in your life as a Queen of Pentacles at one time where you were feeling stressed, anxiety, and loss over a relationship, okay, or feeling like you're never going to meet someone. But you do have two kings coming in if you're female, definitely. You do. And I think that part of the reason why you're trying to manifest a new beginning and start over and not have any conflict in your life is because you've just sick and tired of grieving someone from the past. You're tired of being stressed out about it. You're tired of having issues with this particular person or with anybody new coming in your life. Okay, but there is a strong element of you're going to be receiving some type of notification or something similar to this, like I was saying, a gift or, something being delivered to you. Now, why is this King of Cups here? Some of you might be connected to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so this King of Cups, I just heard something really crazy. The person delivering this gift, like legit, like if it's the UPS or the guy who gets off the truck to hand you your package, is a water sign. Okay, wait. Oh my gosh. Yep. All right. Some of you are going to be having a thing with your mailman. That's what I'm going to say. Your mailman. Some of you have a crush, or your mailman, or the guy who delivers your package or comes to your house, has a thing for you. And the guy, this person, and I'm talking to females here. This person, Chariot's in reverse. So they come and they drop off the mail, or they do what, drop it off, or they give it to you, or whatever, and then they don't leave right away. You make them feel kind of scattered. You make them feel kind of like nervous, and they lose direction, and they trip. I see them like handing you your package and then like tripping over the step, or they're like, kind of falling down a little bit over the step, or they like bump into something, or then they get in their vehicle and then they try to drive away to the next destination, and then they like get lost, or they forget where they're going because you're kind of like, so watch out for your mailman. It's just too crazy. And so that could be somebody new coming in. For others, there may be a King of Cups that maybe you were connected to in somewhere in your life, who could be coming back in and is trying not to leave. They're coming in fierce and is trying not to leave. All right. I just want to see something here. Yeah. So we can just, I had to split the story up because it's going several different ways. The King of Cups is coming in fierce and is staying this time, is staying put. Is staying put. All right. So look, kings and queens, male or female, you switch it up. Switch it up yourself. Whatever your gender is and whatever your interest, whoever you're interested in, switch it up. Or don't if you're interested in same sex. So let's do a recap. You want to do a recap? I'm gonna do a recap. Whereas it's 4 different energies. Okay. Because if you think about it, with the holiday season coming in, you might be socializing, you might be meeting people, there might be, there's a lot of chaos going on. Okay. All right. So let's just do an individual recap of each one where they're not related. All right. There's a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who has a very weak way about them. They have a lot of money, but they're very greedy. And this person may be significant going forward. Okay. I'm hearing more like a cowardly lion. This person might travel. So they will be coming forward and be significant to you in some way. And I'm still going with the gift thing. Okay. There's a fire sign here who is trying to manifest a new start in life, whether it's you or they. Trying to manifest, doesn't want any conflict whatsoever. Is just, basically taking the bull by the horns and saying, I'm going forward. I don't need any drama. I don't need what's going on here. I'm not competing with anyone. I'm moving on. I'm starting a brand new journey. I'm going on a trip, holidays. I'm doing my thing, and I'm happy and I'm confident and I'm joyous and I'm free. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles is suffering from some kind of grief or loss. Okay. She's got anxiety problems. She's stressing over a loss of a relationship or a breakup. She's having trouble. She's feeling needy. She wants to go out and go shopping, and be careful for overspending. Okay. Be careful of overspending in order to placate. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are very similar in reverse like that, okay? So, grief process is not fully over just yet, but it's coming. And the King of Cups, whoever is connecting, if you're connecting to any of these people or if it's you, King of Cups is taking action and is coming towards you and is sticking, is not leaving. Okay. And the King of Pentacles, they can't say, you're making them crazy. Whoever you are, you're making them crazy. I just feel, should I clarify more? I just feel the need to pull a few more cards here. All right. Let's pull outcomes for each one. All right. Outcomes for the King of Pentacles reversed. All right. The High Priestess reverse. This King of Pentacles is a mess in reverse. I want you guys to just know, stay away from this King of Pentacles, male or female, because this person is a wreck. Their intuition is off. They're babbling. They're telling secrets. They're very weak-willed. Be careful with this King of Pentacles. All right, outcome for the the Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands is like, nope, I'm not giving nobody no charity. I'm not helping anybody. I'm doing me. I'm staying strong. I'm doing my thing. That's what the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, I'm being selfish right now. That's the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm sorry, the Queen of Wands. And she's pretty happy there, doing her thing, male or female. Okay. All right. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. God, what a mess. I'm so sorry. What a mess. Somebody needs to hear this, or all of you need to hear one short story. Outcome for the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, listen. There's new love coming. Believe me, the blessing is coming. Whatever you're stressing about, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, females, there is a new beginning coming for you. You're going to get that healing that you need, and a potential for a new love start is coming for you. All right? So hold on to that. Hold on to that. This is from the heavens above. Let's take a look at the outcome for the King of Cups. I'm probably going to disable comments because I know everybody's going to be like, this is crazy. It didn't make sense, blah, 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 blah. But whatever. I don't care. All right. King of Cups has the Two of Cups reversed. Okay. There's going to be trouble meeting up with this King of Cups. But the King of Cups is not leaving. Okay. King of Cups is not going anywhere. However, there's going to be some difficulty to get on the same page. This person, I feel, is crazy about you and wants to come towards you. And there may be, like, either you guys will meet or there will be talk about meeting, but it won't happen right away. There will be some type of difficulty getting on the same page, okay? And this could also have an energy of friends with benefits, so be careful with that as well. But the King of Cups is going to stick around and probably say, we'll figure it out, or now's right now. It's not a good time right now, but I don't want to not be I don't want to lose contact with you, so maybe we'll try to set something up later. Okay, and that it just turned into different stories here. But I do want you guys to definitely keep your eye on your mail packages, and keep an eye on your mailman or mailwoman going forward. Just keep your eyes open. Whoever it's coming from, it could be coming from the King of Cups. It could be coming from the King of Pentacles. But I know there's two queens here, and one of these queens is getting over a loss and grieving a loss. A new love is coming, and the other queen is like, I ain't got no time for love, and I'm moving on with my life, and I'm not giving anything, and I'm giving myself the love going forward. All right, so I think I'm going to end it there because that was insane. Usually the story comes out, the messages I get, they just flow very easily. But when there's so many people, but that's that. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it resonated. King of Pentacles, newish lover, separated now. He is a mess. Legit. Queen of Pentacles, his wife. King of Cups, my recent ex. He's not giving up. Wow. So it definitely resonated for Lorna. Holy moly. Yeah, you guys can also have that both queen energy as well. Listen, I'm not placing it anywhere. I'm just reading the messages and giving whatever the information is. So however it fits for you, maybe you found yourself in all of these situations or halfway. However it works is however it works, right? And personal readings do a lot more, of course. So let's take a look here and see, because I think Michelle paid for a personal reading and just want to double check and see if anybody else did. Oh, wow. Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. So Michelle, Kristen, and Deborah. All right, you guys. So here's Michelle. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. All right. So I've ignored the Sagittarius's birthday. Does he care? What are his feelings towards me now? All right. Let's take a look. Yeah, my mailman's pretty cute. I see my mailman. I'm like, holla. Thanks for the mail, buddy. Let's see. I ignored the Sagittarius. Does he care? What are his feelings towards me now? Since you've ignored him. Okay. Let me give this a good shuffle real quick, Michelle. Hold on one second. I'm just reading your comments. Hey, Rose. I mean, who has a thing for their mailman? Anybody? My mailman won't like get too close because we have like this Cujo vicious dog and he's so protective. And he just, you know how dogs go after the mailman? Oh, thank you, Alicia. Oh, it's a mail lady. There you go, Mark. There you go. You should leave a gift for your mail lady, Mark. Oh, and by the way, sorry about that yesterday. When I opened up PayPal, I didn't see the message that you sent me. And then it was too late. But thank you for doing that. All right. Michelle. All right. Ignored the Sagittarius' birthday. How does the Sag feel now? Does the Sag even care? Let's take a look. Can somebody keep track for me of who is in line? Still high on her attorney. So we have Michelle, Kristen, Deborah, and Alicia. Okay. All right. Thank you, Rose. All right, Michelle. Let's take a look. 3 cards. Oh, well, he thinks it was not right for you to do that. Oh, and he is sulking. But he's not saying anything. He's in poor me mode right now. He might want to take a little revenge. You know, the Emperor in reverse and the 9 of Cups in reverse always represent a very narcissistic, egotistical type of type of person. But I don't feel like this is his energy. I feel like I don't feel like he's like this. I feel like he's, he could be like this, but this is the energy of like his response to that right now. He's kind of like, well, I'll show her by ignoring her, not causing conflict, which in turn, he's giving the silent treatment. So, or he's being silent, which in turn is like a form of causing conflict, right? Because not communicating. So he's kind of sore about it. He ignored your birthday. 2 months ago. Okay. Well, you know what? Did you say anything to him about that? If he ignored it and he still wants to talk to you, he'll probably just say something like, oh, well, you know, I was busy or something, which is stupid. So, yeah, he's salty. He's pretty butthurt. He doesn't think it was the right thing to do, even though he ignored yours. He's just kind of butthurt about it and salty about it. Screw him. Good for you. You shouldn't be chasing somebody down. He ignored your birthday. Like, I mean, like if he forgot your birthday, I know sometimes guys do that, but someone who really truly cares. I mean, I know like my son, it took him forever to remember my birthday. He's getting it now. He's 24. You know, but that's my family member, you know. But it doesn't matter. The point is, what I feel like with Justice in the reverse, is that he's just butthurt and he doesn't think it's right, and he might want to like he feels, but he does feel like you did it on purpose. He does feel like you did it on purpose, and he's kind of smug about it at the same time, because to him it kind of shows him, he think like in his mind he thinks that it means you care because you did it on purpose. Because if you didn't care, you would just wish him a happy birthday, regardless of what he did. Like if your feelings weren't involved. And so he kind of knows that. You know, like if you ignore his birthday, he'll probably just think, you know, you ignored his birthday on purpose, so that means that you're mad or you care. But if you just wished him a happy birthday and you didn't give a crap what he felt about you or anything, then it wouldn't matter to you one way or the other. Do you know what I mean? So, but he's not going to try to stir up any conflict about it either. He's going to not intentionally not get active with it. He's going to actually, he's a sore loser right now, which is what this is in the reverse. He's being a puss about it, even though he knows that you did it on purpose. Of course, I did it on purpose. Yep. Well, yeah, you do what you got to do. All right, let's see. Who is next? That was funny. So we did Michelle. Kristen is next. Thank you so much. All right, let's see if we can find Kristen. I mean, you know what? You'll get to the point when you stop caring, then it won't matter. So ignoring is really just a game. Just get to the point where you just don't give a crap anymore. And then it just won't matter whether you ignore or not. All right. All right. Did somebody put a question? Try not to put questions in PayPal because I miss them. Because I don't dive into your personal, anything that you send me personal. If you've already done it, that's fine. Then I'll just check it, as long as you let me know. But if you don't let me know, I won't know. All right. Where's Kristen? Who do we have next? After Kristen, we have Deborah. All right, let's take a look. Deborah, you can post your question too. Oh, questions in her PayPal. Okay. Let's see. I always assume when you guys put it in there, you don't want anyone to hear your question. Is that true? Aries here, do Sagittarius, and I have a future. All right. Okay. All right. The Sagittarius and Aries have a future. All right, let's see. $20 for 3 cards, $10 for 1 card. Okay. Okay. Page of Wands. Well, right now there's probably no good news or any news coming just yet, or at least in the future. There's an energy here of like, usually the Page of Wands is the upright is someone who has that enthusiasm of a child to move forward in a relationship. Or, well, I mean, in a love relationship, it's enthusiasm to move forward like that of a child. And, or to communicate with enthusiasm, to be on fire, to be active. Okay? So going forward, there's a loss here. And the Ace of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah, so we're definitely looking like, I feel the passion is dwindled to some degree. Between both of you. Now, it could be like one person's pulling away, therefore the other person is losing the passion, or vice versa. Whatever's going on, whoever initiated, it doesn't matter. What's happening here is there's a delay for sure in communicating. There's a delay. The passion is put on hold. The desire to move forward is put on hold, or it's just lacking here. Either somebody's lost interest, could be you, Deborah, it could be your Sag. Okay. Oh, you just spent the weekend together. Wow. Well, listen, that could be why this is here, right? Because you guys had that. Was it a good, I mean, if it was a really good weekend, you spent the whole weekend together, then all of that fulfillment came, and now it's kind of like back to work type of energy, right? So let's see going forward though. But I was feeling this is like going forward in a relationship. There's like a lack of passion here. Yeah, you know what? I'm not seeing it. I'm feeling like the love will be denied, or the love is just, there's indifference here, maybe because of the weekend spent together, or somebody here might be rethinking this at some point going forward. So when you say, well, we have I think you asked, is there a future? I'm really not seeing, the cards aren't showing me a future together, right? The Ace of Wands is delayed. Someone's pushing away the Ace of Cups, which is, or is indifferent to love going forward. But listen, when I do my readings, I don't like to go like in like what does future mean? Like, where's the end of your future? I mean, does that mean you're going to get married, live together forever and ever and ever until death? I mean, I can't go that far. So I tend to look at least the 3 months together going forward. And I feel like the next 3 months are just going to be kind of dull with this person. Like, the excitement is gone. This is a lack of excitement here. And that could cause someone to say, well, geez, we were together and then what's going on? It might just be an energy of like the ebb and the flow, and you might be going into an ebb period now with this person, okay? Oh, he's in another complicated relationship. Okay. Well, look, what I'm seeing here, and whatever the reason, and I don't usually pull 4 cards, but the Lovers just popped out as I was shuffling. So in the reverse, I mean, it's still a good card, but there's separation. Okay. A marriage or a separation, or it's just a not coming together. So if I were you, I think that maybe check back in a few more months to see. Maybe something will change or something be significant, but there's just this energy here of like the immediate future. I'm not seeing that happening in the immediate future because of either some type of a break or a separation. That could change though. But this might be something that you need to like be paying attention to going forward. Okay. But, if I have to tell you guys, sometimes I will get people who request readings from me and they don't like the answer that they get, and then they tell me I'm wrong and they want to change it. I try to keep it as real as possible. And, that's why I'm here. So, I mean, I'm not saying that you're not agreeing or not liking it. I just want to tell you that when you request a reading from me, there are no tarot card readers on here that I mean, there might be some that say, oh, it's happy ending. Well, life's not always a happy ending with particular people, but it's not a happy ending because we don't usually go that far into the future. We're not God, but the energy's playing out in the immediate future. No, I don't see it. But then again, never know. You're welcome. Kristen, I am with an Aquarius and he tends to come and go. Why does he do that? And how does he feel about me? Okay. Aquarius, what do you mean like he tends to come and go? Like he comes in, connects with you, and then disappears, Kristen? Oh, he's flighty. Well, flighty. Oh, okay. Marker said that. Well, flighty is definitely an Aquarius thing. Anyway, I mean, when you say that, do you mean you get together and you break up? or he's just in and out. He texts you and then he disappears for days on end. I'm just trying to get an energy of what does come and go mean. All right, let's pull some cards here for Kristen and see what's going on. All right, Kristen. Why does he do that? She says, why does he do that? And how does he feel about me? Okay. Let's see. All right. So the Hierophant is in the reverse. Queen of Cups. The Fool. All right. So we have Aquarius and Taurus energy. Are you a Taurus, Kristen? If not, don't worry about it. Or an air or a water sign. So, Kristen, I just, the Queen of Cups is you are a Taurus? Like that's your sun sign? You're a Taurus? Because I feel like as soon as I pulled this, I feel like the Aquarius comes and goes because he's not committing to anyone, and there might be somebody else in his life that he's, I feel like, going to visit or spends time with when he's not connected with you. There's definitely an energy with the Hierophant. It's rebellious energy when it's in the reverse. Okay, so he's definitely rebellious. And he's just a traveling person. Like he's just constantly on the move. The Fool doesn't ever commit to anything because the Fool is just out there exploring and doing what the Fool does. Just not worrying about consequences and just doing what the Fool does. And there may be somebody else that, like he's not committing to you because there is somebody else, but he's not committing to that person either. He texts and disappears, yeah. I just feel like there's somebody else. Now this other, it's a female, but this could be like a mother or a sister or something going on. It doesn't have to be a relationship like that he's spending time with you and then going with someone else. There's just another woman in his life who is significant to him that he has to keep going back to connect with. Maybe she's ill out of the hospital or it needs help or support or something. There's just involvement with a third person. And he isn't committing to anyone, you or her. Maybe it could be a female friend that is just gone through or is going through or has gone through a divorce, or if he was married in the past, somebody that he's connected still to, that he's still dealing with. Yeah. But you know what? How does he feel about you? I just feel like with the Fool energy, the Fool just really doesn't have any feelings. The Fool, which is an Aquarius card, the Fool, it doesn't express feelings. The Fool just like goes, right? Feel like whatever feeling that he has for you, it feels minimal to him. He leaves feelings like in the dust. He might even be, he feels more the type who pushes his feelings away or is emotionally unavailable. But the Four of Pentacles just flew out. And as I said, I only do 3 cards, but this one just flew out. So I'm going to tell you something. This Aquarius has no intentions of letting you go. Very possessive energy. Holds on. He's also not going to change. He's very fixed energy, and this is how he is, and this is how he intends to stay. So, I mean, I think like at the end of the day, you really just have to ask yourself, how is it making you feel? Are you feeling happy when he's there and then upset when he just disappears? Oh, his daughter is ill. Okay. So I guess, like, I don't need to give you advice. You know what to do. You're a grown woman. But I just feel like this is what's really going on here with him. He's just not committing to anything because he's got something else going on, or somebody else is in his life, and he's just rebelling. In case, like, in the case of like some type of a relationship or marriage, or the idea of commitment or marriage. And that this is why he does this. I hope that you were able to understand that. Kristen, did I say? I was talking to Kristen. I don't know if I said Jennifer by accident. I'm sorry. I might have looked at the wrong name, but yeah, Kristen. Alicia. Where's Alicia? All right. Thank you for keeping track of that for me, you guys. It's not necessarily like Kristen. It's not necessarily a bad thing. What's going on, but it obviously he's not able to make time for you. So, and if you're involved with someone and you don't know what's going on, or you have to do a search, and you're investigating, then this is not a healthy relationship, because people you're involved with will give you the up and up, that care and are involved with you will say, what's going on, why they disappear all the time. Like they'll give you the down low. You never have to wonder about any person you're involved with in a romantic type of relationship. If you have to wonder, then that's not healthy. But that's just my 2 cents. Let's see, Alicia, how is Jim Portman seeing me? Can you guys hear my dog barking? He's like insane. Well, if his wife is a water sign, then that could be it, the person. Yes, but I don't know what her sign is. I just know that there's an older female. Oh, okay, very faint barking. Good. All right, I'm sorry. Let me get back to Alicia. How is Jim Portman seeing me? Commitment, professional, or casual? He's all over the place. Lost his marbles when he met me, but pulled back. Alicia, what are you doing to that poor guy? Let me see here. 1 second. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Thank you, Lorna. And you did, Alicia, the $20 read, I think. No, the 10. Okay. So it's just one card here. All right. So, how is he seeing you? Let's see. Casual, commitment, or professional. All right. Casual, commitment, or professional for Alicia. The Lovers keeps popping out in the reverse. Listen, let me tell you what. The Lovers upright is a good card. So he's seeing a potential, Alicia, for it to progress, to connect, to progress. There might be a lack of communication. He may be, I'm hearing the communication is lacking because he's attracted to you, and he's not ready to move that forward. He's not ready to really just get naked yet. In any kind of way. So I feel like as of now, it's professional, right? However, he's pulled back because he sees that there is something possible here, and he's just not ready yet. Like he's keeping the communication brief. But I feel that there's a potential here for a union and a connection to be made here with the Lovers. But you tempt him. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if you know the biblical story of Adam and Eve, but Eve stands there in front of the tree of knowledge, tree of wisdom, with the snake. She tempted Adam with the apple. And this is, Archangel Gabriel, who is the messenger. So, yeah, he's resisting the temptation right now, Alicia. That's what's going on. But it's there. He's very tempted. He sees that there is a possibility for something there. I don't think, I feel like he's trying to avoid getting into a physical thing, a casual thing, because I feel like he's not like that. Like he's respectful. Oh, wow. Brooke, what's up? How awesome. I'll definitely go check it out. Shoot me a message on Instant Go with a link, and I'll check it out there. Yeah. Oh, you're meeting for lunch tomorrow? Yeah. That might be delayed, or he might be late, or something along those lines. Yeah, so that's what's happening. That's what's happening, Alicia. Let's see. Yeah, I'm doing questions. I'm doing questions today. I'll be here for a little while. I've only been here for like an hour. Lorna has a question. Thank you everyone for paying. I truly appreciate that. All right, Lorna's got one card. Is there a romantic future relationship with my Virgo Leo? Oh, Lorna, birthday August 23rd. Alicia, that's funny. You're tempting him. All right, let's see, Lorna. All right, I'll post the link for you, Brooke. There you go. There's a link. All right. Let's see. Is there a romantic future with my Virgo Leo? All right. The Virgo, your person is there is potential, but your person is very defensive, has very defensive kind of energy. Okay. But I feel like there's a potential when he lets down his defenses. He has a hard time trusting, and he's super sensitive, or like hypersensitive. Every little thing he takes offense to. This is what's blocking any potential for coming forward in a future type of a connection with you. However, because this card's in the reverse, there's two messages here. He's letting down his guard, but you got to help him let down his guard so that he feels safe, right? Like, I mean, I'm not talking about you got to like pamper him. You don't want to do that, but you kind of just give him this, well, if be a safety spot for him so that he can let down his guard, so he can trust, because he has a hard time with that. So there is a potential, right? So however you need to do that, by letting him know that you're safe for him to be with, that you're not going to be, like, you're not out to get him, and you're not going to drag him through the mud. He might have gone through something like this in the past, where he's had quite a few letdowns in his life. So he has, and whoever, it could have been a past relationship, it could have been family or a parent, but whatever's going on with him, the potential is there to have a future with him when he lets his guard down and he just chills. He needs to chill. He needs to relax. He's suspicious. He doesn't trust. He might even have a little paranoia, or he feels like, oh, he's been let down. Yeah. So like I said, you don't want to like pamper him or baby him, because he won't trust that either if you're just always catering to him. It's just an energy. I feel like what you got to do here, it seems to me like in order for him to let his guard down, you have to let yours down and be vulnerable. and be open and share. Because sometimes, like, if somebody's really hypersensitive or has their guard up a lot, we have a tendency to not feel safe ourselves with that person. So maybe you need to be the one to take that step to help him feel safe by trusting him with something, a secret, or telling him something, right? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I try not to give advice. I'm just trying to pull cards, but sometimes I know what you guys are going through, and I feel like I want to help. Thank you, Brooke. All right, Brooke. All right, let's see. You're welcome. Love and light to you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Yes, Brooke made her payment, so you can go ahead and post your question. And I can't wait to go check out your channel. Have you uploaded videos yet? Why do I sound like I'm from California talking with that weird accent? Have you opened up your channel? Have you I don't know, uploaded videos? No offense to anyone here from California. I'm just on the East Coast. I mean, we're basically over here you swim with the fishes over here. And Brooke would know. She's New York. She's New York. We go up north. We get coffee. We get a hot dog and a cup of coffee up in New York. That's what we. So I don't know what your problem is, but take it somewhere else. Oh, that's right. You're Philly. Well, I'm Philly too. I keep thinking, why did I think you were from New York? All right, let's see. So my question is about moving forward with securing a visa to Spain. I have an appointment next week, but I'm not currently in communication with the guy that I'm in love with who lives there. Okay. All right, so your question is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to discern what your question is. My question is about moving forward with securing a visa to Spain. It was so freaking convoluted. Straighten yourself out there, girl. All right, gotcha. Should you move forward with the visa? All right. It's all good, yo. It's all good. Or should I keep... Oh, you don't want to be a Philly girl anymore? I don't know why I was thinking you were in New York. Oh, yeah, because of the New York stuff. All right. Let's see. All right. Should we go to Spain or should we stay in Philly and hope for the Eagles to have another Super Bowl win, which is not going to happen this year unless they beat Dallas next week? Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's see. But it's kind of related to that dude. All right, let's see. Should we move forward? Should you move forward or stay in Philly? Should she move forward or stay in Philly? Oh, wow, the Queen of Swords. Wait, I'm picking up air or Virgo energy here. I'm going to have to just... All right, so the first thing is coming to me, and this is like a little message, a personal message for you. You really need to gain clarity on this. Okay, the Queen of the Queen of Swords in the upright. She is, without a doubt, spitfire sure about everything she does. She knows what direction she's going. She's extremely truthful with herself and other people. Like, she can cut right through the clouds. She can slice it with a knife. She has no problem making up her mind about things. She's very much up in her head. But in reverse, you need to get clear about not what you want, not what you need. So not what your head is telling you, not what your heart is telling you, but what is the right and just thing to do? That's where your answer is, right? So, what does that mean? Okay, my heart wants to go there because of this guy, but my head is saying maybe I should stay here and blah, blah, blah. And so the question is, what is the right and just thing? And I feel like this is what they're saying. And so like I'll use me an example because everybody has different right and just thing, right? For me, I don't base decisions off what my thoughts are or what my heart tells me. I make my decisions based on what God says. And that's how it works for me, right? Because if I go by how I feel, well, I'm going to feel differently later after I make the decision. Maybe, maybe not. Feelings are so unreliable. And if I go by my thoughts, well, I'm going to think this in particular way, and then the following week I might think that, right? They're so unreliable, feelings and thoughts. For me, I go by what God has is right and just for what God wants for me, what's best for me, right? Prayer is a beautiful thing to do, absolutely. You might really need to focus more on prayer at this time and ask for guidance to give you a sign. I always do that when I'm confused. But I feel like the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the symbolic message is definitely resonating. I'm seeing this as you having a lack of clarity, obviously, because you come to ask the question and get information here. But I feel like the answer is within, but you're confused because your head and your heart are telling you two different things, right? So whatever source is for you or whatever, I don't wait for signs from the universe. Sometimes I go right to my Bible and I'll read the Bible that has got my answer in there, but that's for me. But for everybody else, I don't know where your source of enlightenment comes from. So for you, Brooke, wherever your source for enlightenment comes, and you will know, right? Because if I tell you, like if the message comes from me, well, it says to go forward. I don't think they want me to tell you either way. I feel like this is what they want me to tell you. Good, good. Well, then that's what your message is for this situation. Like, legit, get down on your knees. Or I don't know, get in the shower, do whatever you're going to do, and ask for that guidance, and you will get it. You will know what to do, or something will happen, something will come up, and you'll know. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And definitely let me know, reach me on the Instant Go app and send me the link to your video. Yeah, definitely. I'll subscribe. All right. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully. Let's see. 1 second. I'm just checking to make sure I have everybody. All right, I think we're good here. You're so welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, please make sure you like the video. So we have 20. All right, let's get to the 1 card per sign readings. And if anybody else pops in, just let them know what sign we're on. And then if they want to make a payment to get the $10 1 card reading, or the $20 3 card reading, I'll be here for a little bit. So they can do that while listening. All right. Let's take a look here. 1 sign each. Aries through Pisces. And so we're going to take a look at if you have someone in your life, what their energy is. And if you don't, what your energy is. Okay. If you have someone in your life, what their energy is. If you don't, what your energy is or surrounding. Okay. Thank you, Rose, for helping. All right. Start with Pisces. Pisces, I'm sorry, Aries. Aries energy. What does Aries need to know here? What's going on? All right, Aries, the Empress. Okay. Some of you may need to connect with your mother. Communicate with your mother about something very important. This could also represent pregnancy, birth, motherhood, a grandmother, an angel, someone passed that fits those descriptions. There could be, this Empress is significant for some reason. I want to see why. I want to clarify. Okay, yeah. There's a lack of communication. Somebody needs to talk to a mother or a grandmother or communicate with this person. Stop delaying, I'm hearing, Aries, talking to your mother or this person. This could be Libra or Taurus as well. Stop delaying. There's a element here where the communication has been difficult, or there's difficult communication, and no one, it could be the Empress is trying to tell you something and you're not hearing it. Okay, or this is you who's having a hard time getting your point across, and you need to find a way to be victorious in your communication with somebody. All right, the Ace of Swords cuts right to the truth. Somebody's delaying telling the truth, or not telling the truth, or is needing to be honest and upfront, either with you or you with another person, Aries. All right, now's the time. Some of you may need to just hold back your tongue, bite your tongue for a little bit as well. All right, you have to make the discernment. Or there is somebody you're connected to who's not telling you, not communicating the truth, or is biting their tongue, or is holding back. All right, however that resonates for you. All right, so Taurus. Okay, Emperor's in the reverse. This is Aries energy, all right? And we just did Aries dealing with a possible Taurus. So there might be somebody here somewhere who's connecting with Libra or a Taurus. Anyway, Taurus. This energy here is, watch out for someone who's very narcissistic, controlling, has controlling behavior. It could be you being controlling or dealing with something like that in your life, or some area in your life. Be careful that you don't have, watch out for temper tantrums, or being too fixed in something, okay, with your Taurus energy, but in a negative way. This could also be somebody that you're connected to who has this very bossy, an attitude problem, and is scattered and disorganized and doesn't know how to lead, and is just taking control, or takes control of situations, okay? And connecting with that person could in turn cause you to act out too, or be reactive, so be careful. All right, Gemini. What is Gemini's message? Okay, Gemini, somebody's getting caught. Be careful, Gemini, if you're out there shoplifting. You're going to get caught. Watch your bags while you're shopping. There is an energy here of you get everything out in front of the cashier, and you think you paid for everything, and then you walk out of the store and you realize this one thing was hiding at the bottom of the cart and you forgot it. So take it back quickly and say, oops, I got to pay for this. I forgot. Don't be skipping home or skipping to your car in the parking lot saying, oh, I got a freebie, because you'll get caught. There's also an energy here of somebody is getting caught and is coming clean with the situation, Gemini. And they're telling the truth now because they got caught. And the denial, or the subterfuge, or the lies and deceit are coming to an end. Okay? All right. Cancer. No, wait. Yes, Cancer. All right, Cancer. This just popped out. Okay, let it go, Cancer. definitely release. You can spend a little right now. All right. You might have a little extra money. You might find somewhere that's been held up in an account somewhere that maybe you didn't know about, or there might be like a credit coming to you from a utility bill that you won't have to pay, or a little extra interest or a bonus coming to you will allow you to loosen your grip on your finances. There is an energy here of somebody's trying not to be obsessed with you. They're trying really, really hard, but you do have someone who's like really crazy obsessed with you. And that reading was for today as well. They're trying not to show it, or they're trying not to be that way, but it's really difficult. You might also have to loosen your grip on an obsession with someone, or something that maybe you were holding on to really tightly. You might have to let go a little bit. Okay. All right. Leo. See what Leo's message is here. Okay. Five of Wands. Watch out for poor sportsmanship. Watch out for somebody, Leo, in your life who's very jealous of you and is being like having some witty banter, being sarcastic with you at times. But you know what? This person is not just being playful. They have intentions within them where they're actually trying to hurt you, but they're kind of covering it in like this sarcasm. They're acting as if, oh, just being a good sport. When people get together and they kind of like roast each other a little bit, but it's all done in fun. This person actually has intention behind their roast. Right? So you want to be aware of that. You also want to be aware for yourself to not play the game. Step away. Get out of the ring. Okay? Because it might make you angry, or you might feel like you deserve to have something, and you don't get it, and so it might make you feel like a poor sport. Just watch out for poor sportsmanship with another person, or with yourself, or within yourself. Okay, try to take things in stride, and keep your eye on somebody who might be trying to like one up you. Okay, all right, Virgo. Oh. This Three of Pentacles just popped right out while I was shuffling. Okay, Virgo, you've got somebody here who is, I'm hearing, if you could just show me the map to your brain, or show me the map to your heart, then maybe I could figure out how to navigate, because you're out of your mind, you're crazy. Somebody here would like to have like a blueprint to what's going on with you, to try to figure out how to work with you or be connected with you. Like, I'm hearing that. And mostly for the females, there's a male who's like trying to figure out like, what the heck? This person feels like you're extremely unpredictable. And they need like a map. They need like, if they could plug in a GPS into like how to figure out how to navigate with you, that would be great. You might need to give them a little clue into your next move, or if you want to just remain mysterious and just keep being yourself, that's fine. I hate to tell you this, but not all Virgos. Virgo has this reputation in the zodiac for being a stickler for things and routine. No, Virgo is all about ending one season and beginning another. A Virgo will sometimes create a mess in order to fix the mess, because when everything's perfect, Virgo is unhappy. Virgo likes to repair things. Virgo likes to fix things. Virgo likes to organize things. How can you organize things that are already organized? Virgo needs that. And so sometimes Virgo will create a little bit of chaos in order to rescue the situation, right? Or in order to improve the situation. So this is the energy of this person that's going with you. You, Virgo, I see you in this process of kind of like learning some new things, maybe going back to school, reading some new books, connecting with people who are trying to teach you something or want to teach you something. You're learning something, something to do with written word. Okay? Getting educated on a certain thing in your life right now. Okay? So these messages could be either or they're just coexisting. Okay. Who's next? Libra. What is Libra's message? Oh, Nine of Pentacles flew out in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles. All right, Libra. All right, Libra, you've got someone here who you're connected with, and sometimes this is the Virgo card. Otherwise, Virgo female. If not, somebody that you're connected with, they are broke. They're either spiritually broke or they are financially broke. They are leaning on others to, or they're leaning on you for financial assistance or help. Okay? And you are going broke in the process. And you need to take a look at this. And whoever this person is, this could be a family member, a child, a friend, or a romantic partner. But it's like, I see, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing somebody who is trying to stay afloat and they're hanging on to you and they're pulling you down as well. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. And you need to pay attention to this right now. All right? This is a very strong message for you, Libra. You are, and I say this all the time, if you're dealing with someone who's a player, you are not the player whisperer. So stop trying to rescue these people who are taking advantage of you and using you. It's time for you to level up. You got to, because you're sinking here. You know, it's sink or swim. And somebody is draining you, is trying to drain you. And, you know, for some other Libras, I'm going to just keep it real. Some of you are draining the crap out of somebody else. And you need to stop that and start standing on your own 2 feet, financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically. And or stop appearing to be that way. Like, it's time. Maybe you've been in a situation where you had no choice and you needed to lean on someone financially, but it's time to start putting plans into action to start gaining your independence again, because the Nine of Pentacles upright is a very independent bachelor or bachelorette. Takes care of her own. Okay. That was a harsh message for Libra. I'm sorry, but I had to throw that out there. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio's message. What can we know for Scorpio? Scorpio. What is Scorpio's message? All right, no cards want to fly out. Let's try it again. Scorpio's message. I don't know if Scorpio is going to get a message. All right, we're just going to pull. Here we go. All right. So, Scorpio, you've got somebody here who I'm seeing a lack of reunion, a lack of coming together, a lack of a marriage possibly breaking up, or on the verges, or a relationship breaking up, coming to an end, somebody not going home, either you or another person, is just a lack of coming together right now, okay, or going forward, or maybe it has been that way. I'm not, or even if there is an energy of somebody returning home or going back home, it's not a joyous time for some reason. And you would think with the holidays it would be, but there might be a loss because there's a breakup or something like that. But I'm seeing like no reconciliation, and this could have something to do with a fire sign because it is Wands. So there's no reconciliation, or there's no connecting with someone. There's just basically some kind of a break happening here. Maybe there's a divorce, or there's just an energy of an unhappy family situation right now, or not being able to come together with someone, wishing for this to happen and it just being delayed or it not occurring during this time. Okay? Might be separation as well. That was joyous. All right, let's move on. Sagittarius. So just remember the energy is fluid, and tomorrow some of y'all gonna have a baby on the way. So who knows? Let's see, what's the next message? Sagittarius. Okay, Page of Cups. Nice. Sagittarius, you're getting a little communication, very mild, very sweet. Could be from a child. You could be communicating with a child, or you have a water sign child in your life who is just like your favorite right now. Okay, you could be receiving messages from younger people, or if it's not younger people or youthful looking people, there's selfies going on here as well. Selfies, or liking people's pictures on Instagram or Facebook, or they're liking yours, but it's sweet and innocent. Okay, so Sag, you could have somebody that you're connected with who's doing this. Liking other people's pictures, or receiving them. But this isn't a card of innocence. This isn't like anything else but that. Now, some of you might be connected to someone who's sending selfies to somebody else. It's innocent, but it's inappropriate. So you might need to take a look at that. But this is definitely an energy of communication, sweet nothings. And this is always my selfie card, because look, he looks like he's taking a picture of himself, and the fish is like a camera. So it's nothing serious, but you might be receiving something like this. Somebody might send you pictures of themselves, or just messaging you and saying how sweet you are, communicating with you, or you're getting something in the mail, piece of mail, loving letter, or a loving text, or something like that. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see what Capricorn's message is. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Oh, the sun is in reverse, but it's still good. So don't be sad. This is either dawn or dusk for me. Okay, so the sun hasn't come up fully. Things are becoming. There's a warming up that's happening here, or there's an energy here of things are becoming more exposed, or becoming more truthful, or something will be coming more out in the air. Some of you, Capricorn, there's something to do with a child. There's a pregnancy, but it's very, very early. It's connected to you some way. It's either you or someone you're connected to. And I'm talking, sperm has not made its way up the fallopian tube fully to the egg, but it's on its way. So there's that going on. Something to do with childbirth. It hasn't been fully conceived yet. Okay. There's also, this is Leo energy as well. There could be a depressed Leo in your life as well, who's like pretty much down and out and feeling depressed, or sad, not happy, not truly happy, not fully joyous. Capricorn, this could be you as well, so please pay attention to this. There might be a reason why you're not feeling too happy or joyous right now. Maybe you're just living in a very cold climate, or maybe the sun is going down earlier, and maybe it's making you a little depressed, or feeling a little sad, or there's sadness over a child, too. I'm not seeing, this is not like a loss of a child. If that's going on for you, that could be, something could be triggering it, but this is not predictive of a loss coming. There just could be sadness about a child, maybe connected to a Leo or something along those lines. All right. Aquarius. What is Aquarius message? Aquarius. Okay. Well, the Wheel of Fortune came out, and then it went up forward, so it's both. The wheel's turning, though. All right, this is still a good sign, but the wheel is turning in your favor. It's just taking a little while, Aquarius. There's travel plans here happening, and they're in the works. but somebody's unable to get there just yet. There's a delay with a vehicle, or delay in transportation. Some of this has to do with issues involving another country. Could be warnings or alerts that are making it difficult to travel, either for you or somebody else, or delays getting from point A to point B because of something that's going on within a country, whether yours or another person's, or another country. It will happen, but there might be a delay for the holidays coming up as well. There is also a message here to be careful what you're spending your money on. If you're hitting the casinos, or you're gambling, or you're buying things that you're investing in things that are not going to pay out, there's no dividends, like there's like negative dividends. Be careful with your money. If you're trying to hit it big with something, it's going to happen, but it's not time yet for this. So delay investing in things, delay cashing out your 401k, wait a little bit, sit on a little longer. If you have like some stocks or something that you bought and they're shooting down, just wait, they'll come back up. Don't sell until they come back up, like way up, so you'll make money. Don't do anything yet about that. That wasn't even really a relationship. I feel the relationship part, since I do love readings, is more so like a delay connecting with someone at this time. All right. Pisces is the last one. So let's take a look and see what Pisces energy is. What does Pisces need to know? Yes, questions will be answered. All right, Pisces. Oh, all right, Pisces. Oh, finally, Pisces. 5 of Cups reversed. Your grief is over. You can let go now, Pisces. You can move on now, Pisces. They're saying it's okay. You can be done now. You don't have to feel bad anymore. You don't have to be in sorrow any longer. You know, I heard, and I find this to be very true. There is a time for grief. There's a set time to grieve. There are certain countries in the world where they have actual set times for grief. And it's really important that you set your grief time, because you don't want to live the rest of your life in grief. And I know that that's tough to do. But there's this thing where sometimes we have to say to ourselves, you know something? No matter the depth or intensity of your loss, give yourself time to grieve it and then move on. And if you've been grieving for too long, it's time to pick yourself up and move on from this now. If you haven't given yourself time to grieve, you need to get in there and cry it out. It's okay. You can do that. You can tell people, you know what? I'm going to be out for a little while. I'm not going to be around. I have some grieving to do and I need to process through this. And I'll be back healed and ready to move forward. But your message here is the same. If you're connected with someone where you both felt the loss, this person is moving on now. And you might, listen, I'm not saying they're leaving you forever, but I am saying that they're done their grief. It's time for you to get done your grief, because you can't rescue each other from your grief, right? You both have to heal. And sometimes when you go through that grief process and you heal, you actually find a new start sometimes with each other, a new beginning, because you've let go. No one's crying or in tears anymore. So this is very positive, because back here is the 2 of Cups. You can now find a way to come together. You can get over this sadness. If this is a loss of someone who's passed into heaven or has moved on, they're saying that, you know, it's time for you to stop crying. It's time for you to start enjoying your life again. All right, Pisces, that was heavy and that was deep. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Is anybody here would be willing to timestamp for me? That would be so gracious, and I would be so grateful. just let me know if you can or if you can't, and I'll just take care of it. Okay, I think we have a couple of payments that came in, so we'll do a few more questions here. It is 4:30. All right. And so we have Alexandra and Ravinder. Alexandra has one card, and Ravinder, hello, good to see you again, has 3 cards. All right, Alexandra. Oh, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it so much. Does he want to communicate, miss me? Is he holding back? Oh, so you want to know if he misses you, Alexandra, and if he wants to communicate. Okay. Does he want to communicate, miss me? Is he holding back? Let's see. I'm going to take that as a yes. He's not holding back. He does. He wants to get on the same page with you, though. You guys are not in agreement. Now listen, his page might mean that you need to get on his page. Do it, his way or the highway. Or he might think that you need him to get on your page. Now, you guys, this is a card about compromise. This is a card about negotiation. He will, does he miss you? Well, he thinks about you. I don't feel like he misses you. Like he's not in dire straits about not talking to you. He's holding back in the sense that he's not willing to talk unless you guys can have a negotiation. Do you know how negotiation works? Because a lot of times people don't understand that. Now, negotiation is not necessarily compromise. Negotiation means you're going to get what you want and your person is going to get what they want, right? Neither one of you have to compromise things about yourselves in order to make the other happy. But there has to be a negotiation so that you're both happy and you're both in agreement. And this card is about meeting of the minds. So maybe he doesn't want to, maybe he doesn't understand that, or maybe he doesn't understand that that's how it works. And you may have to be the one to say that. These two people come together, they mirror each other, they agree, they negotiate, they have healing, they have the meeting of the minds, they talk about it, okay? This is what I have to offer. What do you have to offer? And then we talk, okay? I'm not willing to give up. I don't feel like you should have to give up. Don't compromise your core values, is what I'm trying to say. Who you are is good enough. And if he's not willing to come into agreement with you, and he's going to hold back unless he gets it his way, then to hell with him. But there's a lack of understanding here, and this card is calling for coming together. I mean, he misses you. I'd say yeah, but like I said, he's not in dire straits about missing you the way like some women can be at times, or some men can be at times, where it's like, oh my God, you're all I think about. I can't live without you. I'm not eating. I'm not seeing my friends. I'm depressed. Where are you? Like, that's overboard. Like, chill. Right? I just feel like I feel like he does want to talk to you, but only if you guys are going to like have some type of an agreement. So, yeah. And I do feel like he's willing to listen or to talk about whatever the situation is, or to hear you out. But you have to state your case. You have to stand up and say. You never go to the negotiation table not knowing what you want. You got to tell people what you want. And if they're not able to give it to you, well then, all right, adios. So I hope that helped, Alexandra. Ravinder, okay. Let me see. Wait a minute. I think I'm back. I am. Here we go. Sorry about that. What happened? Gee, I wonder. All right, one sec. Let me get Ravinder's question. Are you guys able to hear me? Because I had to take my headphones out. I am a Leo woman. I want to know if the Scorpio I'm crushing on is interested in me. Okay. Let's see. And you did the three, you wanted 3 cards. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me fix this so you can hear me. And I think this will be it for now because I'm not able to get my, plugged in here. So can you hear me now? Is that a little bit better? All right. Ravinder wants to know, she's a Leo. She wants to know if the Scorpio she's crushing on is interested. All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. Well, there's no crush energy going on here. That's for sure. I don't see any crush. I see healing from a, there's healing from an earth sign. Not sure if your Scorpio was attached or connected to an earth sign, but I'm not seeing a crush. In for you in love. Well, I'm seeing I'm not seeing love coming in. Maybe you're also healing from a connection you had in the past, or just trying to heal your heart. But I see you being like a bachelorette. Like a bachelorette, being single, being in your abundance, being confident, having money, being popular. And I'm also hearing like somebody reaching out for you to do some work, like a famous kind of thing, like a job or something along those lines, where you'll be paid a lot and you'll have like a lot of you get paid a lot of money to do this. No, it was 3 cards. So I'm not seeing a crush happening here with this Scorpio at all. I feel like the Scorpio is very sensitive, and there might have been harshness in the connection in some way, and the Scorpio is like licking his wounds right now. That's how I feel. And for the Scorpio to be really hurt, I feel like it was more than a crush. Do you know what I mean? Like there was more than just a simple crush. And at least from the Scorpio's point of view, even if there wasn't anything going on between you, the Scorpio had like, Scorpios get hurt very easy because they get very obsessed very easily with people that they attach themselves to or have feelings for. So that's why I'm not seeing the crush, because it was more than that. The feelings were deeper than that, and maybe there was an energy of harshness, or maybe you came across as if oh, I'm single, independent, I don't need no man, kind of stuff. This 9 of Pentacles, she's surrounded in her abundance. She wasn't before, but now she is. And I'm also, you know what, I'm just feeling like maybe you went from having this energy of being like, needing something, or needing money, or and that you, like, you just completely, like, I don't know, healed yourself or went from this negative situation to a very positive situation. But it's more like, to me, it feels more like one extreme to another. um, and so I feel like what's happening here with the Scorpio is the Scorpio feels like you don't need him, which is not really, like, I mean, you don't need him technically, but he wants you to need him. Right? So, you, as far as like, and that's crush from his side, but I feel like he is interested in you. And I think he feels like, because he doesn't want you to crush on him, he wants you to need him. He wants you to be more interested than just a crush. Yeah, it's deeper for him than it is for you. You're just in crush stage. And he doesn't trust that. He feels like, oh, crush just is a fling, right? Yeah, you adore him, but I'm talking about from his point of view. Listen, let me tell you something. With the Scorpio, you could adore the crap out of a Scorpio. You could crush them so hard, there could be no other man on this planet but the Scorpio, and he still won't believe it. So, a very, very, very deep feelings. He doesn't believe anybody can have feelings as deep as he does. They have to be so deep to match his feelings that you would have to almost be non-existent, and yet at the same time he would despise that. Look, one word of advice: stay away from the Scorpio. Yeah, absolutely. They get scared. It's like Scorpios don't want anyone to know how deeply they feel for them, but then they get mad when people don't understand. They block themselves all the time. And these are the Scorpios that are not, have not like fully evolved into their phoenix eagle way. So it's very difficult. Like, if you try to please him and tell him how much you adore him, how much you love him, he's going to be of two minds. He's going to love it and he's going to hate it. Um, yeah, he keeps ghosting you. I think for the low vibrational Scorpios, the way you can tell that those types really have feelings for you is when they treat you badly. The highly evolved Scorpios won't do that, but the ones who haven't evolved, they'll treat you badly in some way because they're obsessed. I mean, we could go into this. I could do a long diatribe on the Scorpio, or on any sign really, but um, he does have feelings for you, but he hates that he has feelings for you. He hates it. So what are you going to do with that? What are you going to say? Like, you can't, there's nothing you can do to please this person, because if you're in position of pleasing him, he's going to despise you for it, yet love it at the same time. So you don't win. You never win with a Scorpio. If anything, the Scorpio is just going to change you, who you are as a person, and then you're going to have to, like, pick up the pieces, go to counseling, and move on. Yeah. I tell people all the time, don't get, look, I'm a Scorpio rising, so I get it. I understand where it comes from. They want everyone to fawn all over them, but at the same time, they hate it. Yep, yep. To meet a high vibrational Scorpio, I think that's a rarity. I just dropped all my cards. So, I think that I'm glad that I don't think you asked me what if there's a future between you. I wouldn't dare tread those waters. I feel like the future is going to be all about negotiating how to be in a relationship with this person. Well, that's how they are. I once, when I was younger, I had a Scorpio that was so crazy about me. Um, he would treat me so badly. He would just treat me so badly. And I knew by him treating me badly, it was because he was obsessed with me. And I would just laugh at him and tell him, "You're great." And I would just walk away. Like I was way younger. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's happening with him. Good luck. Just keep staying in your money and your abundance. You got to play both sides of the coin with the Scorpio. That's all I can tell you. It's not one way or the other. For them, everything is one way or the other. For them, it's black or white. But you got to manage that gray. You got to be the gray area in between there. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck, girl. And the worst part about that is that you're both fixed signs. So neither one of you budges. Neither one of you is going to budge. You're too independent for the Scorpio, and the Scorpio likes that. And that's why this is still, there's this energy is still floating around between you in one way or another. All right, I think that I am done with the readings for the day. I don't know. Let's see. Should I keep going? Does anybody else want to get another reading from me? They're just so much fun. Yeah, you can send the 10, Angela. Sure. I just posted the links for you. Are you guys still able to hear me? Oh, you're welcome, Ravinder. It's good to see you again. Merry Christmas. Love you too. All right. Sorry, I had to re-plug in my laptop. I hope that's working. It's plugged in. Okay. All right. Let me just double check. Oh, Mark, you paid for one. Wow, that was really sweet. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, Mark. So I have Mark. Um, Mark, yes, I think it's your first time that you've gotten a reading from me, isn't it? Maybe not. You might have done it in the spring. Can't remember. Okay. Yeah, one last year. That's what I thought. Okay. Thank you, Angela. Angela and Ravinder. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Mark. And whoever's, so Angela and Ravinder, you can post your question. The mods will just repost it. And then we'll have it there. Okay, and thank you. Okay, looks like Angela beat you, Mark. Let's see. Can you please tell me what are Marcus's current intentions towards me? He's an Aries. I'm a Leo. I really want him to come back towards me. Okay. Not sure if he wants to. All right. And then I see your question mark. Okay, let's get Angela. She just popped up right there real quick. Whether Marcus' current intentions towards me. He's in Arizona. I really want him to come back to me. Not sure if he wants to. All right, his intentions toward you, Angela. All right, let's see. Oh, Page of Wands. Well, there's definitely a lack of communication here with him. He's very immature, Angela. I really feel, and can I be completely honest with what I'm picking up here from this card? I really feel he's just passing the time with you. He likes to have the fun, but he doesn't, that he could just be like depressed or just a certain way about him where he just gets bored very easily. I don't know what his situation is, but you know, the Page of Wands, when he's in reverse, is just someone who communicates briefly, has quick snaps of fun, and then just kind of is like gone next. It's just, he's bored in his life. Yeah, so there's just delay in communicating. There's a lack of enthusiasm. He's just not fired up, or like a child when he comes home from school all day. He throws his backpack down and like he gets his sneakers on and his play clothes. He just can't wait to get out and go play. And that's for the child that, can do that. But then sometimes parents are like, wait, you got to do your homework. You got to do this chore. You got to do this. You got to do that. Or you can't go out until later. We're going to the store. And then the kid kind of loses his zen, that passion, his zen, that energy. He loses that. He's upset. He's not happy. He's not enthused. He's no longer excited. Something's blocking this. Or he's just, isn't able to communicate or say anything. There's just a lack of enthusiasm here. So his intentions towards you, I still feel like they are to have fun, but he's bored, or he's stuck in something, or he's just not inspired. Okay, and I don't think it's like anything you're doing. It's just something. It could be external circumstances in his life that keep him from maybe he's got like a level of depression, or he's got, he could be just somebody who's always looking for that like quick high. You know what I mean? Oh, he has a girlfriend? Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that must be the obstacle that keeps him from being enthused. Because if he didn't have a girlfriend and you were the only one and he was excited about that, then the Page of Wands would be upright. So that must be his intentions towards you are good, right? He does have moments where he's excited, but not often. But the intention plays out in the way of just passing time, having playful energy with you. If you're looking for something more serious, even in the upright, the Page of Wands is not serious. Ever. It's childlike. It's immature energy. So, it's not the best message. If you want to keep him as an occasional friend to do fun things with, then I think he's your guy for that. But I don't see him either being able to or wanting to have intentions to go forward. Oh, look, let me tell you something. I want to say this to all of you, right? Blocking is stupid. If you block someone, that just shows somebody that you're mad or that you still care. Indifference is the way to go. Practice the art of indifference. You don't have to block anybody. Just stop caring so much. Just stop caring. people enter into your energy and they're coming in, and you'll know. Otherwise, just let them go. There's no need to block. That's my personal opinion. You do what you want. All right, where's Mark? Is the person I'm thinking of going to commit to me? All right, let's see. All right, Mark. Yeah, that's why I haven't yet. I know he's page watching me, so I've been giving him something to look at. Nah, just do you, girl. Just do you. Doesn't matter who looks or who doesn't look. You just do your thing. All right, Mark, is the person I'm thinking of going to commit to me? All right, let's see. Mark. Well, there's passion here. You're welcome, Angela. There's definitely a level of passion here. But not anytime soon. It's fiery energy. Not anytime soon. There's a delay for this at this time. It's not universe or God or whatever. It's the divine timing for this is on delay. Is how I feel. So soon, no. The passion's there. There's a physical attraction there, definitely, but there is. It's just not happening anytime soon. No, not yet. Yours was easy. Gosh. The potential start. It's a false start. That's what I'm hearing. False start. Right now. Okay. Yep. Merry Christmas, everybody. You're welcome, Mark. That was easy. It's the easiest one I did. Okay, we're waiting for Ravinder. Let's see. Ravinder is doing the one card. How are you? Good to see you. I might just stay on. Maybe I'll just stay on for a while. Hey, Elaine. How's it going? Yeah, let's have a discussion about blocking while we're waiting for Ravinder. Honestly, blocking, like I was saying, if you're going to block somebody, right? I mean, look, if you're mad at somebody and you punch them, they're probably going to like it. Because negative and positive attention is still attention. So when you give someone positive or negative attention, they're going to say, oh, like I know if somebody I'm connected with, they're mad at me and they block me. I don't get upset. I'm just like, oh, you really must care. But if you just, and I don't think you should be indifferent on purpose, because I think that's mean. I just think you need to get yourself to a place, just wait until you just are like, whatever way it goes, it goes. I'm not bothered. I'm not a candle in the wind. I'm not blown about like this. I don't care if they're there or not. You know, like when you get over someone, years go by, and then you know you've been separated for a really long time, and then years go by, and you're just like, you don't care either way. Will we ever be together in the future at any point? I want them more than anything. I just wish they would meet up with me. I know we could sort this. I just want a chance to fix this, to work on it. Okay. So, all right, this is about this Scorpio. So, will we ever be together at any point? Okay. Let's take a look. Will we ever be together? Can I, look, I got my coffee. and I want to have a cup of my Dunkin'. I gotta have a sip. It's probably cold now. I forgot all about it. My favorite coffee in the world. All right, let's see. Will we ever be together in the future at any point? Let's take a look. Well, I'm going to tell you, when I pulled this card out, it came out upside down and then it flipped over. Let me keep it real here again with you, Ravinder. It's going to be a back and forth relationship, because it's going to have moments where it's a very ebb and flow with the Scorpio. Like, they don't ever leave, but they do. And so what's going to happen, I feel like, with this guy, the way this relationship is going, you're going to have periods. Yes, there will be a coming together. Definitely. There will be rejoicing. There will be reunion, possibly sometime between December and April. Okay, there will be coming together. But when the card came out reversed at first, the part that you're in right now is not together. And then you're going to come together and work on stuff and fix stuff. And then something's going to happen. And then you're going to separate again. And then you're going to come together again. You're going to be like a an old shoe. You don't want to throw it out because it still works. But there's going to be times where you may want to upgrade that shoe. But it's your favorite old shoe, and maybe you just need to repair some of the holes. Like, that's how I feel this relationship is. So yes, you are going to come together, but because of the fixed energy, and you being a fire sign, the sun running you, and him being Mars and Pluto. Mars is very fiery energy. Pluto is very negative, pulls back, underground, hides, secrets, mysteries, death. It's Scorpio's nature is to plunge forward obsessively, on fire, going after things. That Mars is the angry planet, going after with that assertiveness of the drive, and Pluto will take over then and pull the Scorpio back underground, where they go cold, they go distant. The Scorpio goes back under the rock. This is going to be, because you're going to be caught in this trap. You're like, I feel like to tell you, like, if you take two cars at a starting, at the starting point, right? Leo gets in the car and Leo just plunges forward all the way to the finish line. But Scorpio plunges forward and then slows down, and then plunges forward and then slows down, back and forth. Scorpios are just like that. So you guys will definitely come back together and repair things, but you're going to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This will just be for how long? Until you can't take it anymore. There's not many Scorpios and Leos that stick together long term. They do it, but they're both very highly evolved. If you're willing to get into this and get married or stick with this person, because this is a card of marriage and commitment, it will come. And I feel like sometime between December and April. But it's a tall order for how I feel with this person. Right? So for however long you're able to take it. Here's the thing. I always tell people, listen, you don't have to leave these relationships. Like, unless you're being physically and emotionally abused, like, even still, well, no, physically abused, you're being beaten up and your life is at risk, then yeah, you got to get out of that. But people drop relationships. They go in and out of relationships. Well, I'm not getting my way, so I'm out of here. Or you're out of here. All right. Craziness here. over in Moonpieville, Moonpie Land. You guys still with me? We're down to like 5 people. All right, let me know if you're with me. No, we should be okay now. All right, let's see. Is there anybody else here that would like to get a reading? I wish we could timestamp while the reading is up, but I guess I'll have to do it later. So what was I talking about? I think I was talking about blocking people. All right. Yeah, because I always think about like before social media came along, you couldn't block people because if you didn't see them, you didn't see them. You had to, like you got upset or there was a breakup or so you were mad. You had to deal with your emotions. You couldn't. I mean, there was some people who were doing drive-bys and they were doing, stalking, but you couldn't really just go stand under somebody's window all night long and watch what they were doing. Because you would get arrested. But you can't be arrested on social media. And, you can't call, if your stuff's public, you can't accuse someone of stalking because you're public. Right? They're only stalking you if you're private and they're making up fake accounts and you're accepting friend requests from people that you think you know, and then that's stalking and they're peeping and prying. But if you're public and somebody's stalking you and you're uncomfortable with that, well, then you gotta like go private. But you can't accuse them of stalking. It's kind of like walking in the supermarket. Like you can't really be stalking the oranges, I mean, they're out there for everybody. Sing to them and get chased off by fathers under their window. Yeah. Right? Oh, what was that movie? I forget that movie with John Cusack. Not about my beautiful Scorpio, though. So, I mean, blocking, like, if somebody's stalking you, you have to block them. But, like, you have to pick a lane. You're either going to get to the point where you just don't care, or if you don't, you either block them because you don't want them getting, like, the only reason people block is really when they're being bothered. But if you're blocking someone because you're angry, I'm pretty sure the other person isn't going to care. If they don't care, then it has no effect on them. That's like the whole no contact thing. No contact rule, no contact only works on people who give a crap. If somebody stops talking to you and you don't care, then you won't care. And then they just look crazy. It's them having a problem. So when you're blocking someone, you're really just making yourself look vulnerable or out of control. But if unless it's like somebody who's abusive, then that's the reason why we block. I think like back in the old days when we were mad at someone, we were talking on the phone, you just hung the phone. You get the full effect of hanging the phone up on somebody because you can slam the phone down. Like there's no full effect of getting justice served when you just have to click the end call button. It's just crazy. Oh, Refundable made another payment? Okay. I'm just going off here, I guess. Oh, okay. I see. Thank you. Okay. No, that's okay. I think I was just going off about the blocking thing. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me get myself situated. So, what do I do with my job situation and the outcome? I'm being discriminated against by unpleasant people. I'm going to fight this because it's my job. All right. What do you do with your job situation and the outcome? Okay. Let's take a look. What do you do with your job situation and the outcome? All right. So you have the Five of Cups reversed. I feel like right now your job situation is you have to well, first of all, you're definitely being discriminated against. You know for a fact that you're being discriminated against, or you suspect or you feel you're being discriminated against. I'm just curious. One is not better than the other or anything. I'm just curious. Okay. So when the Five of Cups is in the reverse, this is a message here for you to definitely not sulk and take any shit. However, with the Two of Cups, you got to like actually look and see if there's a way that you got to either bring this to someone or work it out. Or like the Two of Cups is always a card about bringing negotiations to the table and dealing with the situation straight on. Because the Five of Cups in the reverse, well, when it's upright, it's being sad. The Five of Cups is telling you to go in the opposite direction of sadness and get happy and get justice served for you. And you have to, something about bringing it to the table and bringing it to supervisors or bringing it higher than supervisors. Because I don't know exactly who's singling you out, but you have got to tell somebody else. You have to share it with somebody else. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this will be a winning situation for your job as long as you bring it to the table. Yep, you have to, because they're going to look at the facts, and it will be in your favor. Okay, definitely, right? Because the Five of Cups reduces all the way back to the Two of Cups for me. Two of Pentacles, decision gets made, an agreement, weighing all the facts, weighing the options, making a decision about this. The decision weighs in your favor. So this is what you have to do. Yeah, definitely what you have to do. You can't sit there and grieve about it or sulk or think it'll get better or at some point this will be over. Like, you're sad. Right, you have to do it like the smart way. And you have to have evidence, you have to have proof. Like, you got to lay it out on the table and say, this is what's going on. And this is what's going on in your company. And so you either got to deal with this or you're going to have a lawsuit on your hands because it's illegal. Well, there you go. Don't be in fear because, look, the alternative is you just feel sad for yourself and do nothing and have regret and loss, or you turn this around and say, hell no. Good, yeah, you need to do it, obviously. Whenever there's like a discrimination case, well, there you go, Leo. Whenever there's a discrimination, you got proof of this, you got to do something about it. Absolutely, because that will just go on and on and on. Be professional. Absolutely, you got to be professional. You deal with professional things in a professional way. Yeah, you have the proof. You just got to, in a non-emotional way. Look, I'm being discriminated against. I'm bringing this to the table here. It's time to act. You people need to do something. And let them look at the facts, because that's what this is. Weighing the facts of the situation, gathering facts, looking at the facts to make a decision about this, and then, you know, moving forward. This might even be a monetary suit of some sort because of that, or needing to pay you compensation for this. I don't know what the laws are 100% in a business, or even where you are, state, local, city, country, government, whatever. Thanks, Ravinder. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, you're in the UK. Yeah, you got to do a little investigating and talk to somebody about it. You know, I'm not seeing like a law. I'm not seeing a legal thing here at this point. But it could turn into that. It just depends. A lot of stuff going on in the UK over there. Okay. Does anybody else? You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see. How long have I been on? Oh my goodness. An hour and 46 minutes. Wow, crazy. Your prime minister is like Donald Trump. Oh, is your prime minister that Boris guy? What's his name? What's your prime minister's name? Yeah, Boris Johnson. So I was watching. I like to watch the Parliament stuff on like C-SPAN or whatever we have here, and I actually like your Parliament is very similar to our Congress, House of Representatives, all that. But I like to watch how you guys are. Your government is so much more erratic and hyper and yelling at each other. It's like so crazy, but I love to watch it because it's so full of excitement. I was watching him, and he was there was something going on with I guess one of the presidents of Ireland or something, and he was yelling at everybody, and but he is like a Donald Trump kind of, like a big mouth. Donald Trump is just a big mouth. But if you watch, like, Donald Trump, this is nothing new. He's always been this way. Yep. Donald Trump has had a big mouth since way back in the beginning of time. Yep. All right. I think that, does anybody else have a question they would like to ask? There's links to pay to get a question. And then I'll pull like a card from the Power of Love deck and read and see what, just to send you guys off with. Okay, I didn't get a payment or anything from Love for Life, so let's see. All right, let's see. Let me take a look here. Pull from the Power of Love. Every time I do live streams, my subscriber count goes down. I'll lose like about 5,000 subscribers for some reason. This was happening all last year. I don't know why it does that. I don't think it happens to anybody else. And I contacted YouTube and they're like, it's not us, it's you. They're like, people don't like your stuff. And I'm like, all right, well, okay. But then they'll send you a message and say, by the way, you'll notice you'll be losing subscribers because they go through like a cleanse where they get rid of accounts that have been closed or people aren't using anymore that may have subscribed to your channel. And I'm like, yeah, 5,000 people? I don't think so. I don't know. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it keeps doing that. YouTube is just getting worse and worse as the years go by. And there's so much saturation with tarot card readers now, it's impossible to compete. It really is. I mean, I swear, every day there's someone new who's creating a tarot card channel. And I'm just like, I don't even care, like, about the subscriber thing. Like, if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, you don't. You want to show up? Even, like, my video views have gone down. Like, I have no idea what's going on. So I thought, well, I got to start maybe delivering some new content or start getting involved. Who knows? But thank you so much. I'm glad. And I truly appreciate you guys hanging out here with me. You know, I just love to give the messages and I love to do this. So that's right. I saw a reader, oh my goodness. And I won't name any names, but he made a video putting down other tarot card readers and just kind of angry. Nobody knows who this person is. He's not even but he's got a lot of followers, but I just kind of was like, you know, when you get big like that, or you have a lot of followers and things like that, you should be like humble and grateful because you didn't get there because of yourself. You got there because of other people. And putting other readers down about the way they read or whatever, I just was like such a turnoff. And I thought, you know, we're all here and it's a creative community. It's like being an artist and telling another artist that they suck. Like, it's subjective. Like, how can you, some people like certain things, others don't. And it was just so bad. I just completely lost, like, all respect for this guy. But I was like, you know what? He must be going through something, so I'm not going to sit here and judge. But I just was like, his readings are getting angrier and angrier. And I just prayed for him. I was like, I hope that whatever he is going through, he's getting through it. Because I think that's what happens. Like, when you're reading for a while, then judgment starts. Because you start getting cocky. And then when you start getting cocky, you start losing your place. Because new people start coming in. And it's good to be helping people who are coming in. Not getting cocky and telling them there's no room and they're not good enough. People are losing the love in life. There's a lot of angry people out there. A lot of angry people. And just very unhappy. That's why, for me, listen, you guys, I'm going to tell you something. I love doing these readings, but my go-to source is God, not tarot cards. For me, I don't consult the tarot when I'm having an issue or a problem. It's not that I don't believe in it. It's not that I don't think it's great. I go to God with my problems, with stuff going on with me, because that's who my relationship's with. And it's because of him I'm able to do this for you. So, life is so much easier for me just following what he wants me to do. Because I'll mess it up. So, but that's my little thing. All right, let me pull a card from the Power of Love and read what that says for you guys, and then I'm just going to get going. And then I'll be back tomorrow, same time. All right, message for everyone in the house. All right, message for everyone in the house, and for whoever needs it. Okay. Past. I can't even see it. It says, can you guys see this? It's so dark. Hold on. That is so bad. Okay. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. All right, were you able to hear that? All right, I'm going to read what it says. Okay, it says, the past is done and the future is yet to be. All you have is the now. This is your greatest teacher. Everything that has happened up until this moment is the product of the person you see in the mirror. That is why the power of now is so important. Only in the present do you have the opportunity to create both your past and your future. Always be mindful of your present moment thoughts, because in seconds, now will be your past, which you cannot get back. You don't want the past to steal your future, and the bridge between the two is the present. Begin to live in present time and always remember that through loving, compassionate thoughts and actions, you are creating a past that you can be proud of and a bright future that awaits. And it's so funny. Somebody once said to me years ago, they said, sometimes people have one foot in the future and the other foot in the past, and they are just pissing on today. So that gave me a nice visual. I hope it gave you a nice visual. So there's your messages for the day, and that was so much fun. And I'm so glad that you guys could be here with me today, and thanks for the mods and for everyone that paid for a reading and sticking with me. Again, it's going to take a little while for this to load because it's been a couple hours. That's okay. No worries. And thank you, Mark, for time stamping. I love all of you. Love all of you too. So enjoy your holidays. I'm going to go do some dinner and do a little more Christmas shopping and go play with my doggy and some other little things I will not share. But have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love you guys. Bye.